And to present our first award, I'm thrilled to welcome Romain Vivien, the Global Head of Music for Believe, and Andreea Gleeson, CEO of Convene.
Hi everyone. Well, it's a real pleasure and a real honor to be with all of you today and celebrate independent artists. Thanks to Billboard to welcome us. It's quite a year for us, milestone. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary. We're also celebrating our 10th anniversary since we joined forces with TuneCore. And why we joined forces is exactly why we are here tonight, to celebrate independent artists and to build something around them, to help them develop themselves with a lot of passion. So we share that passion, that mission, that visions. What I used to say is that we are actually entrepreneurs helping other entrepreneurs to develop, because being an independent artist today, try to answer the question that was just raised, is first and foremost to have the mindset of being an entrepreneur, to have the courage and the consistency to invest in his music and to willing to reach levels. That's what we're trying to do day in, day out, to help them to do this. So I'm very proud because after 20 years, Believe, it's a 2,000 people hungry company. We operate in 50 different countries. We help artists to emerge every day. We help diversity, because I think diversity comes a lot from independent artists, independent sector, independent label. So that's what we're here to do, and we're going to continue to do this for the next 20 years. So on this quick note, I'm going to pass the mic to Andreea, who's been doing an amazing job with TuneCore and who's going to celebrate a fantastic honoree tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Romain. And I just want to take a moment and congratulate all the honorees in this room. Huge round of applause for all of you. You are incredible. And you deserve to be celebrated because you are the ones that are championing independent music around the world. So thank you for that. And like so many of the members that are in this room, for years, TuneCore and Believe have really worked to champion artists and to advocate for them to be able to succeed on their own terms. And what does that involve? Three things. Number one, we help them build a foundation. We grow their audiences and we develop their careers. And the recipient of tonight's Indie Trailblazer Award is an artist who I'm just so proud of all the successes that he has had. A couple things to know before I bring him up on stage. He is not just been releasing through TuneCore for over a decade, but he has also built a massive following that is deeply connected with all of his fans, consistently touring in arenas around the world. He repeatedly released music that has charted on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. And he does all of this on his own terms, with his vision of what exactly he believes in and he wants to do. He is the epitome of a self-made artist, extremely talented, deeply committed to his art, and keenly aware of the business of music. And he puts in all of the hard work, both on the artist side and the business side. He is the true multi-hyphenate and innovator. He started his own collective and record label. He's a best-selling author of multiple books. This year, he made his Hollywood acting debut. He has another movie coming out this fall. And he represents that independent artists hold the industry, in the industry, and have spent years carving out a truly unique path to success. His connection and commitment with his fans has helped him push boundaries and what it means to really be an artist. As an example, he has let his fans vote on what they want him to release next. And he also inspires other artists by literally posting screenshots of his TuneCore revenue, literally starting from pennies up until he makes a lot more than that now. And really just shows other artists that they can build a career on their own terms. And if that's not all, he has an incredible project coming out in 2 weeks on June 27th called Wild, and it's already been building momentum with over 500,000 pre-saves on Spotify, more than 20,000 physical pre-sales of physical, And his single Crazy is rising steadily on the rhythmic radio. So without further ado, it is my deep honor to present the Indie Trailblazer Award to Russ.
Wow, an industry award. I did not see that coming ever, to be honest. I don't want to drop it. Maybe I should hold it. I'll hold it. No, I'll hold it. Yeah, I promise I won't drop it. First of all, thank you, Billboard, and for this award, and thank you, Andreea, and thank you, TuneCore. I put out my first song in 2011 via TuneCore. And what started off as a Google search to figure out how to put our song on iTunes has become a home for my independence. And through independence, we as artists no longer have to wait to be chosen, we choose ourselves. The record deal used to be the most powerful tool for an artist. And now it's the direct-to-fan connection. The shortest distance between us and that connection is not through a boardroom. It's through authenticity, it's through substance, it's through showing up consistently. But that requires freedom. And for me, independence is freedom. It's freedom to experiment, it's freedom to find yourself, it's freedom to learn, it's freedom to inevitably have to try again after a misstep without the fear of being shelved or dropped, because the trajectory of our career is no longer determined by a man in a suit. It's determined by our resilience. And man, that freedom is it's palpable when you're independent. You know, the freedom to even redefine what true recognition looks like. As artists, sometimes the pain of not being externally recognized blocks our ability to internally recognize ourselves, which has happened to me more times than I'm proud to admit. We end up making an enemy out of the validation we're seeking, which is really just misplaced authority. When you make the media, publications, even the fans, the ultimate authority, you start mistaking outside voices as the truth, instead of realizing that your voice is what matters most. It's okay to be and want to be recognized by others, but not to the point that it stops you from recognizing yourself. And with that being said, though, I want to take a second to thank the people who have recognized me, my fans, for showing up for every version of me, even when I didn't know who that was and what that looked like. My friends, especially Bucas, who without you I would not be here. My manager, Milan, who, man, we've been through it. My family, my mom and dad are here, which is it's an incredible experience right now, man. My girl, who has helped me so much. My therapist, who can't be here. But he will be getting a beautiful voice memo. And thank you, Billboard, for seeing me. It's a beautiful reminder to stop and see myself. So I appreciate all of that. Thank you.